Live from the country music capital of the world, Nashville, Tennessee, Main Act Entertainment proudly presents the Rebecca Mae Lawless Show, starring award-winning singer, songwriter, and entertainer Rebecca Mae Lawless. Now, from the Tune Ditty Studios located in Nashville, Tennessee, here is your host, Rebecca Mae Lawless.
Thank you, Larry. Good evening, everybody. We hope you are doing great out there this wonderful evening. We are doing fabulous, aren't we, Jerry?
Yes, sir. We are.
Yes, we are. And the weather has been fantastic here. So we have been having a good old time. I think it was in the 80s today, so it was fabulous. So we are glad you are tuning in with us wherever you are. We hope that everything's going all right. And I know it's been a very crazy year, but we're all in this together. So we're happy to come to you each Thursday night just for a short half hour. And we hope that you will tune in every Thursday night, 7:30 Central. So whatever time zone you are, just make note of that. So we are going to get started here with a little patriotic tune because we appreciate our veterans and our military out there. That's the heart of this show. It's for everybody, but the heart of the show is for our military and our veterans, and we appreciate each one of you for your service, your sacrifice. We appreciate your families. Feel free to share this to your veterans and your military friends wherever they might be, and we appreciate that. We're going to do a little patriotic tune here, Jerry, in the key of C. And feel free to sing out there. It doesn't matter. Have a good old time. God bless America, land that I love. Stand beside her and guide her through the night with the light from above. From the mountains to the prairies to the oceans, why with America, my home, sweet home. God bless America, my home, sweet home. Thank you all for your service and your sacrifice. We appreciate each one of you tonight. Thank you. Jerry, let's do that Jeannie Seely tune in the key of A.
Okay.
And I am glad that you are here tonight. Thank you very much.
Well, I'm happy to be here. It's
Thank
always
you.
a treat.
It
to
is. It's
come
always fun to play.
make music with you.
Thank you. And we just want to wish Miss Ronnie Stoneman, she wasn't able to join us this evening. She was very sick yesterday into today. And we just want to wish you well. Get better. We will see you again some other time. And get well. Get some rest. Your hand is like a torch each time you touch me. The love in your eye pulls me apart. But don't open the door to heaven if I can't come in. Don't touch me if you don't love me, sweetheart. Your kiss is like a drink when I'm thirsty. Oh, I'm thirsty for you with all my heart. But don't kiss me and then act as though we've never kissed. Don't touch me if you don't love me, sweetheart. Don't give me something that you might take away. To have you and then lose you wouldn't be smart on my part. But don't open the door to heaven if I can't come in. Don't touch me if you don't love me, sweetheart. No, don't touch me if you don't love me, sweetheart. Little Jeannie Seeley for you folks out there. Thank you, Jerry.
Yeah, that's
Thank
pretty.
you. Thank you.
Pretty, Rebecca.
Thank you. We are supposed to expect we are expecting a very special guest to call in here shortly, folks. And we are going to have him on the phone here in just a few minutes. So we hope that wherever you are, you will share this because he is a fantastic veteran himself. He was in the Marine Corps. We will let him introduce himself when he gets on the phone. But he is supposed to be calling here shortly. But in the meantime, Jerry, I'm going to find my words for that Church in the Wildwood song.
All right.
And we are going to do that little song that we have been working on in the studio. I like this song. I don't know about you.
I do too.
It took me a minute to get warmed up to it because I wasn't really feeling the vibe.
It's growing on me too.
But I like it, and I'm glad that it's actually coming out on this new project that you and I are working on. And folks, Jerry is a producer. He is a studio engineer. He has a place in Hendersonville, Tennessee, not too far from Nashville. So he was the very first person, since we're talking about it, that recorded me when I first moved. Actually, it was before I moved here. It was about a year
First
before I
time.
moved here, back in 2010 with Johnny Boobar, in case he's out there. Hi, Johnny. And so it was Johnny's fault that I met Jerry, and Jerry and I have worked together a lot over the last 10 years, and I'm thankful and grateful about that. Thank you, Jerry. So
You're
let's
welcome.
let's do that Church in the Wildwood song here now. See if I can see these words. There's a church in the valley by the wildwood, no lovelier spot in the dale. No place is so dear to my childhood as the little brown church in the vale. Sing with us. Oh, come, 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 come to the church in the wildwood. Oh, come to the church in the vale. No spot is so dear to my childhood as the little brown church in the vale. How sweet on a clear Sabbath morning to listen to the clear ringing bells. Its tones so sweetly are calling. Oh, come to the church in the vale. Here we go. Oh, come, 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 come to the church in the wildwood. Oh, come to the church in the vale. No spot is so dear to my childhood as the little brown church in the vale. Jerry, do a little something over there. Here's Jerry Webb, everybody. And if the Manor at Steeplechase is out there tuning in, folks, you remember us from last week, and Mr. Farrer is calling in. Hang on there, Andrew. Oh, come, 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 come to the church in the wildwood. Oh, come to the church in the vale. No spot is so dear to my childhood as the little brown church in the vale. Oh, come, 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 come to the church in the wildwood. Oh, come to the church in the vale. No spot is so dear to my childhood as the little brown church in the vale. Let's tag it. As the little brown church in the vale. Woohoo! Thank you, Jerry. Hey, Andrew, if you can see me out there, if you're listening, call now. I just missed you as I was getting it out of my pocket. Sorry. That's all right. You know, this is a live stream. That's what it's all about. So I'm actually going to try to call you back. Where did you go? Hold on, folks. This is a live stream, so bear with us. We had to change a few things tonight, and it's all right. This is what it's all about, real life. Okay, there he is. Okay, let's see if we can get a hold of Mr. Farrer. It looks funny. I have a microphone and my phone. Hello, how are you? Not too much. Hey, I'm going to put you on speaker and put you over the microphone, and I'm going to jabber to you, and then we'll talk in between each other, and we'll share the microphone. So there we go. Okay, so hold on a second. All right, folks. So tonight we have a very special guest here. He wasn't able to come in person, but I just met Andrew just recently at a veterans cookout over in Murfreesboro. Wonderful gentleman. And we're going to let Andrew... You're welcome. And we're going to let Andrew talk a little bit and tell you a little bit about the wonderful veteran organization that he is involved in. He's also the leader. He's the person in charge of everything. So we're going to let him talk a little bit. And feel free to comment. Say hello to Andrew, everybody. He is a veteran himself. So take it away, Andrew. What you got to say?
Hey, guys. Richard A. Farr. You can call me Andrew. United States Marine combat veteran, Purple Heart recipient. Right now, I'm the regional coordinator for a nonprofit organization called Irreverent Warriors. Our mission is to bring veterans together using humor and camaraderie to improve mental health and prevent veteran suicide. We have hikes all over the country, at least 60 plus all over, from North Carolina all the way to Oceanside, California. It's crazy.
Did you say 60?
We have 60. We're going to have more next year, too.
Wow. Okay. I'm going to get involved.
You should. We have 3 hikes this weekend. Tucson, Arizona, Fayetteville, North Carolina, and Round Rock, Austin, Texas.
Wow. That is something else, and I am so glad that you are sharing this with us. How long can you share, do you mind? How long were you were in the Marine Corps, is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
How long were you in the Marine Corps?
4 years.
Wow.
2004 to 2008.
Wow. Well, we thank you for your service, Andrew, very much. And where can people find information on your organization?
It's not my organization. I just volunteer for them. The leader is actually Cindy Sierra McNally, otherwise known as Mama. She is probably the most wonderful woman that you will ever meet. She is Mama to about 60,000 veterans, and it's amazing. But you can go on www.irreverentwarriors.com, find a hike near you, get to it. I'm a recovering alcoholic too, and an AA and an IW, Irreverent Warriors, saved my life. Mama, Cindy, the president, gave me my first hike in Nashville last year, and we had about 225 veterans marching around Nashville. And then we had Memphis. We only had 2 hikes last year, Memphis and Nashville. And Memphis was run by Nick Sewell, and next year will be run by the same person. This year we had 4 hikes. We had Nashville, Knoxville, Chattanooga, and Memphis. Next year, we're going to have Clarksville is added to the bunch. All the coordinators that I get to work with are amazing. You've got Bobby Smith-Taylor in Chattanooga. You've got Zach Jenkins in Nashville. You've got Jesse Haw in Knoxville, and you've got Nick Sewell in Memphis. And then Callan Ryan is the new coordinator for Clarksville. So it's going to be a jam-packed year next year. I'll tell you that.
It sounds very, very exciting, and I am so thankful that I have had the opportunity to meet you, and I would like to meet a whole bunch more of all you fabulous folks. So I'm going to...
Rebecca, you just need to come and you bring your melodious voice to any of the hikes. We'd love to hear you sing. I love hearing you sing. And I know all the guys that you're on the Facebook pages, they love your music too. I know that. I've gotten a couple compliments for you going on those different pages.
Well, I appreciate the opportunity very much. Thank you for letting me share my world with you and all the wonderful, fabulous folks that come in, just like Jerry here. And we appreciate what you're doing for the rest of the veterans. And please, let's keep in touch, could we?
Yes, ma'am, of course.
All right. So you have a great rest of your evening. I am going to let you go. I know you are a busy man. But folks, if you want to find a chapter of the Irreverent Warriors, give them that website one more time, Andrew, please.
It's www.irreverentwarriors.com. You can find hikes. We have a store. You can buy T-shirts. You can buy silkies. You can buy tumblers. And also, you can donate. If you want to donate to our cause, you can. There's a donate button. But if you also want to, if you don't find your city that you're looking for, you can write info@irreverentwarriors.com, and you can try and get your city on the map next year or in 2022. Just depends on what our national hike coordinators, what they have in store for us next year.
That is some fabulous information. Thank you, Andrew. Again, I'm going to let you go because I know you're busy, but I appreciate your time very much, and we will keep in touch, and the Lord bless you.
All right. You too. Thanks, Rebecca.
Thank you. Good night. Well, folks, how was that? Andrew Farrer is a cool guy, and Nancy, my manager, and I got to meet him recently over at the Murfreesboro Veterans Cookout, and he was a riot. I enjoyed meeting him. I just have to share just a little story. I meant to say this when he was on the phone, but Nancy and I had set up a booth to broadcast this show a little bit more across the country and so forth, and the Irreverent Warrior tent was right next to our tent, and I spotted that, and I thought, well, okay. And so anyway, we walked over to introduce ourselves, and Andrew's wife was the first person that said hello. And so when she said her last name, it piqued my interest, and then he said who he was, and I went, Andrew Farrer? And he said, Rebecca Mae Lawless. And I went, you know me? And he goes, it says it on your shirt. Because I had just gotten my new merchandise, and Nancy and I were wearing it. But I hope that made you laugh, because I was just like, oh, man, I felt like that big. But there you go. But Andrew, thanks for calling in tonight. We greatly appreciate it. And Irreverent Warriors is a fabulous organization that we are thankful to be involved in. Thank you. So, Jerry, do you have a song you want to sing over there? You were singing something during rehearsal time there before we started. I can't remember what the song was.
I don't remember what it was either.
But
I was just sitting here warming up.
But you do a good version of Hey Good Looking.
Okay.
I like that song.
You want that one?
Sure.
Okay.
Jerry Webb, everybody. He's going to do a tune.
I said, hey, good looking, what you got cooking? How's about cooking something up with me? Said, hey, sweet baby, now don't you think maybe we could find ourselves a brand new recipe? I got a hot rod Ford and a $2 bill. I know a spot right over the hill. There's soda pop and a dancing free. And if you wanna have fun, come along with me, saying, hey, good looking, what you got cooking? How's about cooking something up with me?
How's that Jerry on guitar, everybody? Pester Jerry over at the Project Room in Hendersonville.
Well, I'm free and I'm ready, so we can go steady. How's about spending all of your time with me? No more looking, I know I've been tooken. How's about keeping steady company? I'm gonna throw my date book over the fence and buy me one for 5 or 10 cents. Keep it until it's covered with age, because I'm writing your name down on every page, saying, hey, good looking, what you got cooking? How's about cooking something up? How's about a cooking something up? How's about a cooking something up with me?
Woo, thank you, Jerry.
Thank you.
That's good. I like it.
Thank you.
So a minute ago, I meant to add this into what we were talking about a minute ago. I have been blessed recently to be connected to another veteran over in Topeka, Kansas, and her name is Sherry. And I just wanted to let folks know, if you're watching out in the Kansas area, Sherry sure could use some help with sheetrocking, installing appliances, water heaters, things like that. Hi, Sherry. And feel free to reach out to me, and I will tell her about you. We'll connect so that you can get to Sherry if you're in the Kansas, Missouri, Colorado area. If you want to drive, if you want to donate your time to Sherry, she sure could use some help. So feel free to contact me. I'd sure appreciate that greatly. So Jerry,
Rebecca,
let's do another song.
All right.
Okay, what are we going to do? Let's do another gospel tune. How about if we do Are You Washed in the Blood? Remember that one? Have you been, and I don't know what key. Let's try
Sing
C.
a little bit of it, I'll figure.
Have you been to Jesus for that cleansing power? Are you washed in the blood of the Lamb? Are you fully trusting in His grace this hour? Are you washed in the blood of the Lamb? Are you washed in the blood, in the soul-cleansing blood of the Lamb? Are your garments spotless? Are they white as snow? Are you washed in the blood of the Lamb? Lay aside the garments that are stained with sin and be washed in the blood of the Lamb. There's a fountain flowing for the soul unclean. Oh, be washed in the blood of the Lamb. Are you washed in the blood, in the soul-cleansing blood of the Lamb? Are your garments spotless? Are they white as snow? Are you washed in the blood of the Lamb? Let's do it again. Are you washed in the blood, in the soul-cleansing blood of the Lamb? Are your garments spotless? Are they white as snow? Are you washed in the blood of the Lamb? Are you washed in the blood of the Lamb? You know, that's what's so cool about, thank you, Jerry. That's what's so cool about Nashville musicians, I have to say. You know, I haven't gotten the opportunity to work with lots of musicians because I started my music career so late in my life, and I am having a book that's getting published in the next few weeks, so you'll get to understand a little bit of why I say that. But I had a band in New Hampshire, and we rehearse. Well, I just threw that song at Jerry, and he just played it. That's what's cool about Nashville musicians. They just pick it right up, and I'm not meaning anything towards any of you other musicians out there. We appreciate what you do, and we sure hope that all of you get back to work. I know I'd like to get back to work someday. I don't know about you, Jerry. But it's just funny when you throw a Nashville musician into something, and you say, let's sing that, and then you, what key? Okay, good, off we go. That's pretty cool. So, folks, I just wanted to let you know that we're going to start doing something a little different in the next couple of weeks, and we would love for you to get involved so that we can all play this little, it's not really a game, but I guess you could call it that. In the next couple of weeks, if you would be so kind to send me a human interest story that maybe you would like to talk about. We're not going to take up the whole half hour, but maybe like 2 or 3 minutes. If there's something that you would like to talk about, a recipe, Horses is my heart. What else? Well, even the veterans. If you're a veteran and you would like to have a human interest story we want to chat about or something like that, I would love it if you would send that question, comment over to, I'm going to say it, spell it, try to say it and spell it here without getting you confused. If you have a paper and pen, send it to mainactrmartin@gmail.com. So it's MAINACTRMARTIN@gmail.com. And we would like to start trying to do that in the next couple of weeks, just to kind of get everybody starting to jump in, enjoying what we're doing here. Maybe you feel a little bit more connected out there. If you're feeling a little lost and lonely, send in an idea of what you would like to discuss. So on that note, Jerry, we are going to close out this show tonight. And again, I appreciate you being here this evening.
It's been a treat.
Thank you.
As always.
Thank you. I'm glad that you're here. And again, we wish Ronnie Stoneman get well, and we will see you sometime soon. And just get some rest out there. So we're going to close out on, let's do I'll Fly Away in the key of C.
Okay.
We might actually do the medley. I don't know.
All right.
Some glad morning when this life is o'er, I'll fly away to our home on God's celestial shore. I'll fly away. I'll fly away, your glory. I'll fly away. When I die, hallelujah, by and by, I'll fly away. Just a few more weary days and then I'll fly away. Like a bird from prison bars I fly, I'll fly away. Sing it with us. I'll fly away, your glory. I'll fly away, Jerry. When I die, hallelujah, by and by, I'll fly away. There is power, wonder working power in the blood of the Lamb. There is power, wonder working power in the precious blood of the Lamb.